Hello, I'm Craig with Casworks Woodworking. Today we're going to build this utility cart perfect for my planer. Check out how I did it.
I started out by ripping the legs down to width. I'm doing this exactly the same way I did the outfeed table. However, the legs for the outfeed table were a little larger since it was a larger platform. This is going to be a little smaller, so I decided to make the legs 3 inches in each direction, doing that same thing, making a 90-degree angle. So therefore one side will be 3 inches, the other side will be 2 1/4 inches. So when I glue and screw them together, it'll come out to 3 inches in each direction, but should give it tremendous stability and strength by gluing and screwing those together. Once I had the legs cut down to width, I needed to trim them to the correct length. So I was using a little jig to make sure that all the legs were cut at the same length, and that's what I started doing here before assembly. I then started assembling the legs. The assembly table was perfect for this. It was a nice flat surface. It allowed me to get the legs nice and square and flat so that I could glue and screw them together. As is often the case, sometimes you have to change plans midstream. I didn't realize when I was cutting the legs to length on the jig that I actually had 2 marks on there, and I set the jig up to the wrong mark, and therefore I accidentally cut all the legs a little too short. So unlike the outfeed table where the tabletop is set inside the legs, I decided in order to get that extra length that I needed to, or that extra height, that I needed to put the countertop on top of the legs. So as you see me doing here, I'm just kind of building a little apron for the countertop that will then set over the legs, or the legs will actually go inside that apron, but it'll give it the extra height of the thickness of the countertop. And I'm going to do that on the bottom shelf as well. So between the two, that was almost an extra maybe 3 inches or so. You can see here now how I'm putting the legs on. by putting them in the corner, screwing and gluing them. It's going to be very secure, very strong. It'll give the utility cart an awful lot of stability. So I have already attached the top. Now I flip the cart over, and here you see me assembling the bottom cart. I decided to leave two sides open, easier access to store things and pull things out if they're heavy, rather than always lifting them up over the lip.
We're in the skies, I can't get much more higher. You'll love the truth, we have since we're the wild. And I will never let you go.
For the wheels, I used two stationary wheels and then two locking swivel wheels. I didn't want all of them being swivel. I figured it would be easy enough to maneuver, and I wanted to make sure I had at least two locking wheels so it would stay. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. If you like what you see, click that like button. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Smash that bell. That'll give you notifications anytime I post a new video. Thanks for watching. And here is the final product. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Have a great week.